Most men get weaker, fatter, lose the motivation, lose the energy, get in horrible shape after they are 25. So what happens is men from 16 to their 20s, they usually are in okay shape because they play some sports, they do some push-ups every now and then. But it happens some things, they get some habits from 20 to 25 that destroys their health and vitality. And this creates a snowball effect and they get this to all their lives. And I'm going to break it down here for you so you don't commit the same mistakes or you reverse it. So, me, I did the opposite. This is me at 21, pretty skinny, sunken eyes, receded jawline, hard time growing a beard, had a lot of patches in my beard, pretty dry skin, pretty dry beard. It was a hard beard and hair. And this is me now, 25, can grow a full beard. I have a more round face, well-developed face, a more forward growth in my jaw, better hair, better skin, better beard. You can see here clearly that I can grow a full beard now. And I also help men do the same. This is one of my clients. This is the result of just a few months. You can see here his face was kind of puffy, inflamed. He was in okay shape. And after a few months, he got in better shape. He got a pretty aesthetic, I'd say. You can clearly see in his face less inflammation and he looks way better. And this is what I help men do. Regain their vitality, regain their health, have more energy, get in better shape, and regulate their hormones. So why this happens? Why men get to 25s and they're in horrible shape? So I'd say is processed food, bad choices and habits during college. This is important. Poor sleep, sitting all day, stress, not exercising, bad diet. I think these are the key factors for this to happen. So men peak in their 20s, early 20s, and after 25, what happens is they lose muscle, more fat, lower motivation, constant fatigue, digestive issues, hair loss, wrecked hormones, bad habits. And most people think it's just age. I'm aging. I'm getting to my 30s. It's normal for me to be in a horrible shape, to lose my hair, to have all these health problems. But no, it is not just age. It's everything that you do from your 20s to your 30s. Here, one important thing is the bad habits that you get in college, like drinking, partying, doing drugs, losing sleep to go to parties. All of these things plays a big role on your hormones, your shape, your physique, your energy levels, and your motivational levels. Also, processed food. When most people are in college, they tend to have a really bad diet. They go for the cheapest thing. They go for processed, canned things, colorful things like this because it's very convenient. But this is not the best choice because when you do these things in your 20s, you may not feel it. But when you get to 25 to 30s, all these problems start catching up. And this is bad. And this is what I don't want to happen with you watching this video. Or if you are already in your 30s, to help you reverse this. And there is the stress from college, academic stress, spending a lot of time sitting, studying, the exam stress, all of these things that are understandable. And I've been through that. But I didn't let that destroy my health. You can mitigate this stress by eating well, going to the gym, having good habits that promotes health. And you can counterbalance this. So why this matters? Well, it affects everything. Your energy, your drive, recovery, confidence, fertility, looks, and how you feel. You have two options when you're 30, from your 30s, 35s. You could be fat, inflamed, sunken eyes with dark eye circles, losing all your hair, bad shape, or you could be in your 30s, feeling healthy, the strongest ever, the best ever, the most energy, the most confident, looking the best ever. And this will promote a better life, better quality of life. You'll have more success because you have more energy. You're more motivated to go after things. And now, what you can do to fix this? So let's start here with your diet, which is probably the most important thing. With your diet, you want to eat to lower inflammation and balance hormones. Modern diets, processed foods, seed oils, refined carbs trigger chronic inflammation, which blocks hormones and makes you store fat. Then, real primal nutrition, raw dairy, meats, eggs, fruits, fish, honey, animal fats, some root vegetables. This will calm inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and fuel hormone production. It will give you everything that you need to be healthy and to function at your maximum potential. And when inflammation drops, testosterone growth hormone and insulin sensitivity all improve. Here a good example here of what you should be eating. Here are some example of foods that you should be eating, and this is what you should be avoiding. Okay? And now, training for strength, not exhaustion. I've been a coach for a couple of years now, and the first thing people ask me is cardio, ab routines. And I always say, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Doing only cardio, doing thousands of reps for the abs will not get you a better physique. So, random workouts and endless cardio raises stress hormone, cortisol, and kill motivation and doesn't build muscle. And for you to look good, you need to build muscle. This applies for women and men. Strength focused training, powerlifting type training, weighted calisthenics, power movements, bodybuilding. This will stimulate testosterone, dopamine, and muscle growth. The goal, train less like an hamster, okay, and more like an athlete, building strength and aesthetics. There are people that are focused on burning as much calories as possible, and I'd say most of these people are not in a good shape, that or are not in a better shape than people that focus on lifting heavy weights and building muscle. And next, recovery, sleep, and sunlight. This is very important. These are habits that will help you boost your health. Sleep is when hormones reset, testosterone, growth hormone. And sunlight regulates circadian rhythm, boosts vitamin D, and stabilize neurotransmitters, dopamine and serotonin, which are important for how you feel, your hunger levels, how you perceive the world, your energy levels, your motivational levels. And without this, no amount of training or diet will fix energy levels. If you want good energy, you need to fix your biology. I made other videos about this, and I'll link it here so you can watch after this one. And lastly, don't be retarded. Stop doing drugs, stop doing alcohol, destroying your sleep schedule for parties, organize your food and shopping, groceries, meal prep will also save you money and make you healthier. Throw every junk food to the garbage. Don't surround yourself with people who have destructive behavior. Because if you're surrounded with people who do these habits, who have these habits, the chances of you doing them are higher. So avoid being around these people, even if they are your friends. Okay? You can still love them, but you don't need to do their habits. So that's all for this video. If you need help, go in the first link in the description and I'll help you out reversing your health, get stronger, better shape than ever, energy, testosterone, and make you feel amazing. See y'all in the next video.